Save water to avoid a possible day zero.
The Koga Dam is at 7% and the Churchill Dam at 19%. The only saving grace for the Metro is part of it receives supply from the Nooit Gedacht water scheme, which sources the Gerib Dam. Other parts of the Metro rely on other dams for supply.
The other half of the city still gets its water from the other dams like Impofu, Churchill, Luri and Groendal dams, and therefore we need to sustain what we have, and by optimizing the use from Nooit Gedacht will preserve the water for us on the western side of the city.
Day zero is fast approaching for the Koga area, which include Jeffreys Bay and St. Francis. The small farming towns of Hankey and Potensi have been hit hardest. Their main supply dam is at 7%.
Those two towns, if you combine their quotas, will have their day zero on the 8th of March. And we will have to call on everyone to make sure that we get the best service and support that we need to service those two municipalities.
In the Gamtwis region, 200 farms depend on just 2 supply dams. The area is pivotal to the country's agricultural sector as it produces 8 million cartons of citrus per season, with the province accounting for 27% of the citrus production in the country.
We are approaching a serious crisis, and everybody will have to make plans, and I know the irrigation will suffer. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But we cannot really do much about that. As long, I think, as we can ensure that the households get water, which is actually the municipality's responsibility, but we will assist in that, and I think it's a very important aspect because we can create social problems and whatsoever if those people don't get enough water.
Authorities are being forced to juggle what is left of supply.
At the moment, this morning's reading was 81%, but you got to relate it to Koga Dam, which is at 7.15%. Koga Dam puts water into the irrigation channel for the farmers to use for irrigation. Then the surplus water that they don't use runs into our little dam. With the rain at the moment, our dam gets just enough water that it would slowly drop. But if we don't get any rain and we don't get any water from Koga Dam, the water in this dam will last 2 months at most.
For citrus and vegetable farmers like Petrus du Preez, the situation is dire. He has had to cut his production by 50%. He has also had to reduce his seasonal workers from 60 to 30.
We still have some irrigation water in the canal from the dam, so it's at this moment we can't make an estimate of what the damage can be. We still have some yield on the trees. We did concentrate on citrus. Normally we have a mixed business of vegetables, different vegetables, maize even, tobacco even, but for the last season we took that out of the program to keep the water for citrus.
Nursery farmers are in the same boat.
At this stage, less than 50% of the trees that were ready went out to the farmers, and there's a likelihood that the rest will stay in the nursery.
The drought brings with it a domino effect. Many of the citrus farmers here in this area are reliant on the Koga Dam. But once the water runs dry, it will not only be the farmers that will be affected, but also the farm workers.
So as die water opdroog, dan sal daar nie eintlik meer werk eintlik vir ons op die plase is.
As the water keeps disappearing, this means that we will not have jobs on the farm. That's why we are scared as farm workers. We're also trying to help the farmers with leaks on the farm. And I've just come from patrolling to see if there are any water leaks anywhere, because we are all scared to lose our jobs.
Ons is volk maar saam die boere van die plase.
I am very nervous. I will lose my job if it doesn't rain harder. I pray every day that it must rain, because if it doesn't rain, who will look after my children?
The Metro will conduct further site visits to the dams later this week. Jade Lee Paulser, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.
A Northern Cape Mining Trust is now partnered with the Health Department to